How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Transformers review. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Transformer that I've been waiting to get my hands on for a while now. This is Ironfist. He is a wrecker, and I've been collecting recently the G1 wreckers, and this guy is really hard to come by. He was released originally in 1992, but he was a European-Canadian exclusive, I guess you could say. But he was later on released in the G2 line, but again, I don't think he was released here in the United States. But because he was released in the G2 line, he's one of these characters that he falls in between G1 and G2. A lot of people classify this guy as a G1.5. I'm not really into that. I classify him as a G1, so that's what he is to me. Now, he is a Lightformer. He is one of two, the other being the Autobot Deathwing. There were Decepticon counterparts to the Lightformers, but they were called Tracons, I believe. And it was Calcar and Fearswoop, but the whole gimmick was the Lightformer, which is this piece right here, and really does kind of make his vehicle mode kind of look odd. But you can take this off, which I will in a second. But you can rotate the gun around if you like, 360 degrees. It's just pegged in right there, so remove that. But a really nice looking Humvee. Does roll nicely. Does have some nice detail throughout. It is quite odd that it does have, for a military vehicle, these neon pink windows and, you know, lights on the front. But, you know, I guess. But it works. Now, as far as the gimmick, the Lightformers were basically, or the Tracons, because they are essentially the same. Light would go through this little piece right here, and you're going to look in here, and it's going to kind of simulate laser fire. So you're going to push this button back and forth. It's going to rotate this turret, make the gun go in and out, and as you can kind of see here, you get some dual laser fire. So there you go. Nothing really special there, but to transform this guy, really simple. What you're going to do first is fold those out like so. Take the back section, fold it out, rotate it around. Those become his legs. Take this section right here, as you can kind of see, push it down. Kind of stiff here. There we go. Pop his head up, rotate the front end of the Humvee down, rotate his arms around, and we have Ironfist all transformed. And you can kind of see his head sculpt there. Unfortunately, because of this mold, his head looks like it's sunken in, and it is. There's no way to really make it go up even further. It's just the way the mold is, so that's unfortunate. It does have some light piping, as you can kind of see there in his eyes. Okay, articulation really quickly with this guy. Since he is a G1, really not a lot going on, but he does have a little bit here and there. So as far as his arms are concerned, that's as far back as they go, but you can rotate them to about there. Now, if you want, I guess you can classify this as some articulation, but it's kind of weird looking. It does have some waist articulation, so you can go side to side, but again, that's part of the transformation. Now, his legs are connected, but you can go forward. Can't really go back. It does have a knee joint, so you can give him that sitting pose, I guess, if you want, and have them on the end of your shelf, kind of thinking of new weapons to make, I guess. But that's all he has. Now, as far as his weapon, you can store it on his back, but it does make him back heavy, so you kind of have to have him hunched over. But he does hold it, and it does make him a little top heavy, but there is this nice little stand. Just plug his gun into his fist there. So the stand really is nice. That gives him some more stability. But as you can see, you don't really see Ironfist anymore. So unless you're going to have him displayed like that, I usually have him displayed like this. So at least now you can see him. So okay, let's do some size comparisons. Now I think he's pretty much on par with a Scout class size. But here he is next to the Age of Extinction Deluxe Size Lockdown. And the Deluxe sizes nowadays are kind of on the small side, but you can kind of see there. And for some size comparisons, but just to see him with some other G1 wreckers, here he is next to Top Spin and Twin Twist. You got Cup there. Zoom out a little bit there. Throw in Perceptor. The oh so fragile Pyro. Love that gold plastic. There's Springer. Throw in Rotor Storm there. Roadbuster. And we can't forget our crazy member, Whirl. So there are some G1 wreckers with him, and he looks really good with all of them. And now all I'm missing is Guzzle, so I will have all the G1 wreckers, or G1, G2 wreckers, I guess, if you want. But as far as picking up Ironfist, I do think he is worth picking up if you are a Wreckers fan or a completist, or you just like obscure Transformers. He's really nice. I do like him. But Mech Ideas did create Gauntlet, which is a really spot-on rendition of the IDW Iron Fist. So I do plan on getting that guy soon, but I really wanted to pick up the original, and I think to me, he's kind of worth it. So, but again, he was released in the European, Canadian markets, making him a little bit harder to come by, and with that, kind of puts on a little bit of a higher price tag. Only accessory piece is his weapon, so just keep that in mind. And that's it for Iron Fist, guys. So thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.